Do you feel like you are the strongest one in the room? The one who smiles easily? The one who keeps conversation alive? The one who looks confident even when no one really knows you? And because you look fine, no one ever thinks to ask if you are. Do people assume you are solid because you don't complain? Do they think you're energetic because you show up every day without excuses? Do they believe you are unshakable because they have never seen you break? Some of you listening right now, you understand this too well. You have trained yourself to stay composed. You don't want sympathy. You don't want to look fragile. You don't want to change the mood of the room. So you carry yourself well, and nobody sees the weight. There is something I rarely say out loud. I haven't cried in years, not because I am forcing myself not to, not because I think crying is weakness, but because I held everything in for so long, and it became normal. I held it so consistently that strength became automatic, and somewhere along that way, crying stopped coming naturally. It became part of my personality to absorb, to process silently, to move forward. And sometimes that's not healthy. Sometimes we need to cry, even if it's alone, even if no one sees it, even if we don't want the world to witness it. Because tears are not weakness, they are release. And some of us haven't released in years. Maybe you relate to that. Maybe you have become so strong on the outside that you don't even know how to soften anymore. You smile, you function, you achieve. But inside, there are emotions that never got space. Not because you are cold, but because you survived by being steady. Here is the truth. Being the strong one is admirable, but being human is necessary. Strength without release becomes pressure, and pressure, if ignored long enough, turns into distance. Distance from others, distance from yourself. You don't have to collapse publicly. You don't have to explain your depth to everyone. But you do have to allow yourself moments of honesty. In private, in silence, with no audience. Because even the strongest people need somewhere to put their pain. If you are the one who hasn't cried in years, if you are the one who looks fine all the time, if you are the one people depend on, I see you. You are not emotionless, you are not empty. You are just used to carrying more than you should. But listen carefully. You are allowed to feel. You are allowed to release. You are allowed to be strong and still break down sometimes. Those two things do not cancel each other. I am still motivated, not because I never struggle, but because I refuse to let silence become surrender. I'm still building, still growing, still becoming better. And I know you are too. But maybe before you build more, before you carry more, let yourself what you have been holding. Maybe this is the year you finally cry. Not out of weakness, but out of strength. The kind of strength that no longer needs to pretend. And when you release what you have carried for years, you won't become weaker. You will become lighter. And lighter people move further. The ones who look fine are often the ones who have been strong for too long. And maybe tonight, you finally let yourself breathe.